Welcome to the College of STEM, Voices of Innovation. I'm Penny Cliff, the Director of the Archives and Information Studies program. Each month, we engage in conversations with staff, with faculty, with students from STEM about absolutely, as you know, fascinating topics. This could include events, programs, projects, or subjects within their areas of expertise. Today, I am so happy to have our first conversation with College of STEM student Kossi Sessou, who is a junior in computer science with a concentration in big data. So we are making history. You are the very first. Kossi is currently a Google Scholar, and he'll be talking about that, and enjoys supporting his peers through courses they find challenging. Last spring, he launched a collaborative coding environment to foster peer learning. This actually received lots of positive feedback, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and Kossi plans to relaunch it this semester. This is wonderful news. Outside of computer science, Kossi enjoys exploring philosophy and art, as well as spending time with his family and friends. So, welcome, Kossi. We are so glad that you are with us.
Thank you, Miss Penny. That was a great introduction. Thank you.
Okay, first of all, our first question, Kossi, is could you start by telling us a bit about yourself and actually why you chose Clayton State University?
Well, thank you for the question. So, again, like you said, I am a junior here at Clayton State University, studying computer science and with a concentration in big data. And actually, I'm from Togo. I came here in June. It's a small country in West Africa.
Oh, my.
Yeah. So I came here in June 2020 to reunite with my family and to pursue my education. And I didn't really know back then about different university here. So Clayton State happened to be the closest to my house, and I picked it. But now, when I look back, I think it was a good choice.
Yes.
Why? Because first of all, we have a lake here. It gives like a good scenery. We also have nice buildings, for example, the Spivey Hall. So, and other than that, we have a great student to professor ratio. So we have like small size classrooms. So I get to like interact with my professor. I get to know them, and also it's easier to connect with other students. So you make a lot of friends. So it is a good experience. And again, I didn't have all that in mind when I was speaking Clayton State, but it happened to be like the the best choice that I could have done.
But you got here and it's everything. Isn't it
Yes.
nice to study in a beautiful area with the lakes? It's just gorgeous.
It is.
And like you said, the professor to student ratio, that makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are a Google Scholar. I know a lot of our viewers are probably going to say, well, what's that? And what does it mean? And how could I become a Google Scholar?
Yeah, sure. So Google Scholarship is given through the CSIT department under the Launchpad academic program. So basically, what they are doing is they help us financially, and they also aim to train us to be workforce ready. So I know you are aware of the symposium that we do
Yes,
every
yeah.
spring. So one thing that we do is to make projects for that symposium. So we get to apply the skills that we are learning during the classroom to those projects. So at the end, we end up to be workforce ready, and also we have industry partners that come and look what we have been doing, and maybe I know some of my peers got hired like that. So from the symposium, so it is really great, and I will encourage everyone to try to apply for the scholarship. I think it's open in fall, so yeah, I encourage everybody.
And they can find it online.
Yes.
Just like plug in like Google Scholar, Clayton State University.
Yeah.
Okay, now you were in the symposium.
Yeah.
What did you do?
So I did the symposium twice. So my first year here and in this spring. So the first year I made a project. So the plan was to make a bulletin board that's going to replace the one that we have, the physical one.
Yeah.
So that's the project that I did. And this year I made a spending shield. It's like an app that aims to help you, with your finance, like overspending. So if you're overspending, it's going to send you an alert that you are going to overspend. So based on, it's using machine learning, so it's going to learn how you your bills and all that. And let's say you're in the middle of the month, so you're going to make a purchase that may not, help you pay your bill at the end of the month. So it will alert you that are you willing to make that purchase or not. So that's the project, and actually won the third place at the symposium last spring. So yeah, I was very proud of it.
Okay, I have a little question about your app.
Okay.
Is it something you can students can use? Is it something you're going to?
So what I did was I built the machine learning model, and I need to like integrate it in the app, and I haven't done that yet, but yeah.
But when you do, let us know, okay? So we can promote it, because
Okay.
that is wonderful for college students. Absolutely
It really
perfect.
is. Because I need it myself.
I was thinking, I
Yeah.
would probably need that as well. Okay. Can you tell us about the launching of the collaborative coding environment?
Yes, of course. So it started last spring. So originally I was just looking for a coding buddy, somebody I can code with. But I quickly realized that I won't say on its only here, like in general, you only have few people that really know how to code really well, and the majority of us don't, right? So, and then what the computer science program is in a certain way that the professor only teach you the tool, right? It's up to you to go and build.
Right.
But Clinical State here, we have a lot of non-traditional students, and when they leave, the last thing on their mind is to code. So that's why I launched the program, so I can, invite students that are willing to learn to code. Like it's like a collaborative coding environment. And the issue that we had was that we couldn't find a time that best suits everybody. So we had like low participation. But people who did come, they submit this spring and they say, "Are you going to do it again?" I say, "Oh, okay, maybe I should try to do it again then." So yeah, that's what I'm planning. I'm thinking about it, and I think I should do it. I just need to find the time that can
Yes.
yeah
Yeah.
everybody.
So you saw a need, and you stepped in, and you met it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So once you found a time,
Mm-hmm.
and if we have some interest in this, how can students contact you?
So what I did last semester was I reached out to my professors.
Yes.
And they sent an email to all the students.
Perfect.
So yeah, I had them join through a Google form,
Yes.
and then we was a team meeting that we did on Saturday. So if I'm ready to launch again, I will maybe come to you and come to people that can advertise it, and maybe this time we're gonna have more people to join, and yeah, I will be very
Yeah.
excited.
So be on the lookout for that email, and maybe on our social media.
Yeah.
Okay, so really you're involved in a lot.
Thank
So
you.
what are your career goals?
Okay, that is a great question. So, because personally, I like school, because since like middle school, that's where you go and find your friends, and you get to learn. So, I am going to like get like my PhD.
Yes.
That is for sure. But then I also need to fund that. So that means I need to work in the corporate. So
Yes.
my goal is to, after I graduate, I want to work in the corporate and then use that to fund my higher education. So I want to become a data scientist. And the cool thing is that both of, it's artificial intelligence,
Yes.
it's powered by data. So if you want to work on the cutting edge stuff, you need a PhD. So again, I think they are both interconnected. So my
Yes.
education goal and my career goals are both connected.
You know, it
Yeah.
sounds like you get a plan.
Yeah.
You have got a plan. So you are going to be Dr. Sessou,
Yeah.
and your name is going to be out there.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. What advice would you give to students desiring to get degrees in computer science?
Okay, so that is a really great question because let me talk about like my story, how I got into computer
Oh,
science.
yes, yeah.
So, like I said, I came in June 2020 and
Yes.
I was going to be a biology major.
Yes.
So, because I came from a French education, I need my document to get transcripted. So, it took a lot of time
Yeah.
to get with that. So, during that period, it was COVID and computer science was booming. So, I decided to try to learn coding and I enjoyed it. And that's why I switched to apply to computer science. But then the truth is, and there is a lot of students, like at least in my cohort, a lot of them they got into computer science because of what we saw on YouTube and all that. So we didn't really know what to expect, right?
Yeah.
And then you realize that computer science is just math with a lot of abstraction. So if you don't like math, then maybe computer science is not for you to begin with.
Yeah.
So also have our own math that is called discrete math, and that's when a lot of students thought that okay, computer science is not for them, and then it dropped out. And then the second part is that again, what I did was just coding, but computer science is different. So no matter what the degree that you get, they tell you that they teach you how to problem solve, right?
Right.
But computer science say, okay, not only you are going to problem solve, but you have to solve it efficiently. So, for example, if I ask you to pick a number between 1 and 100,
Right.
and I say I will tell you if the number is lower or greater than what I have in my mind, one naive way can be like to start at 1 and just to keep incrementing, right? And if I'm thinking about 100, then you're going to do 100 tries to get. If it's from 1 to 1 million, then you're going to stay here for like forever, right? But computer science say the best way to do that is just to keep dividing the number, just always pick the middle number. So let's say I'm thinking about 67, and then you pick 50. I say it's greater than 50, then you have to ignore everything from 1 to 50. So you just divide the job that you have by half. So that is very efficient. And yeah, that's what computer science teaches. So it gives you the tool, the framework to solve problem efficiently. So yes, you want to go and code, but you want to think about how that code is going to scale. So Instagram, how are they able to handle a million users per day? So you need to think about that. So if everything that I talked about excites you, then computer science is for you. If not, then you might want to like look into something else. So that's the advice I will give to
Okay.
students.
Cassie, that was a really good analogy. That was a great analogy.
Thank you.
Okay, so is there anything else that you'd like to share with our audience?
Not really, just that again about the collaborating coding environment. I will be maybe sometimes by the end of next week. I will think about it and just be on the look, and I will send out the email so everybody can join. And yeah. And also thanks you for having me here.
Well, thank you. We are so happy. You know, being our very first student of innovation. We appreciate you being here. Also, we want to extend our gratitude to Kelt for producing these videos, and especially, I know you can't see him, but Kyle Marcano for filming these interviews here at the CSU. So please join us next month for another Voice of Innovation. We hope you'll tune in.